the real key to losing weight wasn't just eating less food, but giving your body longer breaks between meals. In this video, I'm going to show you how fasting can ramp up fat loss, steady your hormones, and turn your body into a 24/7 fat burner, even if every diet so far has let you down. All right, let's talk about something more and more women over 40 are turning to. Not just another trend, not as a punishment, but as a simple, natural way to help your body burn more fat efficiently, and that is fasting. Now, before we dive into all the how to do it details, I want to set the stage properly, because when most people hear the word fasting, they picture starving, extreme dieting, or giving up food for days. None of that is true. And honestly, that misunderstanding is exactly why so many women avoid fasting altogether, even though it can be one of the most powerful tools for balancing hormones, reducing cravings, and burning stubborn belly fat. So today, let's go through this in a way that actually makes sense. What fasting really is, why it works, how to start, and what mistakes to avoid, and what results can you realistically expect. By the end, you'll know exactly how to use fasting in a supportive, sustainable way that works for your body, not against it. So let's start with what fasting actually is. Fasting is simply a break from eating. That's it. It's giving your digestive system a rest long enough for your body to switch fuel sources from burning the food you just ate to burning the fat you've stored. Your body really only has two fuel tanks: sugar from the meals and snacks you eat, and then stored fat saved for later. So when you're eating constantly every 2 to 3 hours, snacking at night, grazing throughout the day, your body never gets the chance to tap into that second fuel tank. It is always busy burning the sugar you just consumed. But when you stretch the time between meals, 12 hours, 14 hours, 16 hours, something powerful happens. Insulin drops, and insulin is your fat-storing hormone. So when your insulin goes down, your body finally unlocks access to stored fat, and it starts using it for energy. So fasting isn't starving. It's simply allowing your body to run the way it was designed. And here's something most women are shocked by. Once your body adjusts, fasting actually stabilizes your energy. No more crash at 10 a.m., no more foggy afternoons, no more feeling hungry every 2 hours. Once insulin levels stop spiking all day long, your blood sugar evens out and your hunger hormones calm down. So let's look at 4 reasons why fasting works, especially for women 40 plus. Now, let's talk about the why, because this is where fasting becomes incredibly effective for midlife women. Number 1, fasting strengthens, not slows, strengthens your metabolism. A lot of us grew up being told that skipping breakfast slows your metabolism. In reality, the opposite happens. Short-term fasting increases norepinephrine, a hormone that boosts alertness and energy. So, your body actually burns more fat during your fasting window, not less. Number 2, fasting lowers insulin, your fat-storing hormone. So when insulin stays elevated, fat loss becomes nearly impossible. It doesn't matter how clean you eat, how many steps you get, how perfect your macros are. If insulin is high, your body is stuck in fat storage mode. It's that simple. Fasting naturally lowers insulin, which flips the metabolic switch from storing fat to burning fat. Number 3, fasting improves hormone communication. Women in their 40s and 50s often struggle with cravings, nighttime hunger, belly fat, low energy, and feeling like their metabolism suddenly broke. Now, much of that comes from shifting hormones, especially insulin and cortisol. Fasting helps restore normal communication between your hunger hormones like ghrelin and leptin, which makes cravings drop dramatically over time. Fasting creates the conditions for fat loss. Number 4. Fasting isn't magic. It doesn't erase poor diet. It makes every good habit you add on top of it work faster and better. So if you've been eating healthy and exercising but still feel stuck, it may not be what you're eating, but when. So the big question, how to start fasting the right way. Let's get into the how, because this is where most people overcomplicate. Start simple. You don't just jump into a 20-hour fast, skip entire days of eating, or try and mimic extreme influences. That's unnecessary and unsustainable. Instead, pick one of these, a 12-12. Fast for 12 hours, eat within 12. Or the 14-10. Fast 14 hours, eat within 10. Or the 16-8. Fast 16 hours, eat within 8, which is the most popular. If 16 hours sounds intimidating, start with 12 or 14 and gradually build up from there. Example of a 16-hour fast is you eat your last meal at 7, you skip breakfast, and you eat your first meal the following day at 11 a.m. That's it. No drama, no starvation, no forcing yourself. Within a week or two, most people notice they're actually less hungry because the hunger signals in your body begin recalibrating. How to break your fast properly. Now this matters. When you break your fast, avoid opening your eating window with sugar, refined carbs, pastries, cereal, juice. That causes a massive insulin spike that cancels all of the benefits you just created. Instead, break your fast with protein, healthy fats. Example are eggs and avocado, or chicken and veggies, or Greek yogurt and nuts, or salmon and salad. This keeps your blood sugar steady and prevents rebound hunger. Now let's look at the 5 common mistakes to avoid. If fasting feels hard, overwhelming, or ineffective, it's usually because of one of these mistakes. Mistake number 1, using fasting to justify overeating later. Makes sense, doesn't it? If your eating window becomes a reward window where you eat everything you've been craving, you'll cancel out your progress. Fasting isn't meant to create a binge and restrict cycle. Mistake number 2, not drinking enough water. Fasting naturally pulls more water out of your system, so dehydration hits first. The solution? Drink water throughout the morning and add electrolytes or a tiny pinch of salt if you start feeling lightheaded. Mistake number 3, consuming things that secretly break your fast. Yes, plain coffee and tea are fine, but adding cream, milk, sugar, flavored syrups, or even some zero-calorie sweeteners? No. It can cause an insulin response, and if you're unsure, test one variable at a time. Everybody's body is different. Mistake number 4, expecting overnight results. Fasting is a skill your body develops over time. Think of it like strength training. You wouldn't expect toned arms after one workout. Many people see hunger decrease in 7 to 14 days. Cravings drop by week 2. Fat loss begins around weeks 3 to 6. Energy and mental clarity improve throughout. Mistake number 5, triggering insulin immediately after breaking your fast. Now this one sabotages a lot of women. So if your first meal is high in sugar or processed carbs, your blood sugar swings will hit you hard, and your appetite will spike for the rest of the day. Now let's look at common concerns. Will I lose muscle? No. Daily fasting increases growth hormone, which protects muscle while improving fat burning efficiency. Will fasting slow my metabolism? Short-term fasting actually boosts metabolism through norepinephrine. Only extreme long-term starvation slows metabolism, not fasting windows. Is fasting safe for everyone? Well, most healthy adults do extremely well with fasting, but if you have diabetes, low blood pressure, or take blood sugar altering medication, you should talk to your doctor first. Next question. What if I feel dizzy or get dizzy? Eat. Fasting should feel empowering, not miserable. Your body will adapt over time. Now, what can you expect as you continue? During the first few days, it's normal to feel a few hunger pangs, a little sluggish, maybe a bit irritable. Your body is switching from sugar burner to fat burner. By week 1, most people feel lighter, less bloated, and more focused, with more stable energy. By weeks 2 to 3, you'll likely notice your appetite dropping, cravings fading, mood improving, steadier mornings, easier adherence. By weeks 3 to 6, fat loss becomes notable, especially around the midsection. And this is because hunger hormones ghrelin and leptin have finally reset. And the beautiful part, once your body becomes used to fasting, it becomes automatic. You are not forcing yourself. Your body actually prefers the rhythm. Now, what are the immediate next steps? So, now you understand fasting from top to bottom. What it is, why it works, how to do it, and how to avoid the common pitfalls. Here's your simple next step. Choose your fasting window, whether it's 12, 14, or 16 hours. Keep your first meal clean, protein, fiber, and healthy fats. Commit for 7 days, not perfection, just consistency. And if you want this process to be even easier and you want clear guidance on what to eat while you're fasting, grab my free guide. And it also walks you through a simple fat loss friendly meals, what to avoid, how to fast in a way that feels natural and doable. So fasting isn't about restriction. It's about giving your body the space to do what it's designed to do. Release stored fat, balance hormones, and help you feel more in control of your eating again.